All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Episode 4. We have found ourselves out of Chocchip Cryptic Crosswords. So, welcome one and all. For those of you looking for terraforming time, that will be happening tomorrow. Please come and join me then. But for now, we're going to be delving into the world once again of Cryptic Crosswords. So we'll wait a few moments for people to wander in and say hi, and then we'll get going. So please do feel free to say hi in the chat. Always happy to chat and see where people are from, what they're doing. It's just gone after 11 PM on Friday, October 16 in Melbourne, where I am. And I'm glad you're all able to join. Hello, Finjishwick. Welcome. How are you? That all seems fine. Just be sure that's all working properly. Beautiful. All right. That's all fine. No worries. I'm more than happy for people to just jump in and say hi. So whatever you like. Great. Glad to hear. Hey Louise, welcome. Yeah, that's right. So let's see. The UK is, what is it now? They're like 9 hours. So it's like, what, 4 PM? Something like that, is it? 1 o'clock, right. So a little further back, sure. So 10 hours, Very good. It's nice that we can get people from all over joining, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to be aiming to stream Cryptic Crosswords this time every week. And it was great to have Bill and Danny on the show last week, and I'm sure they'll join in the future. But yeah, more than happy just to keep doing this every week, and we'll have some fun, learn some stuff along the way, hopefully. We'll give it another couple of minutes. While waiting, just a couple of things. I've been doing a bit of background work on the channel this week, and spent a few hours early today before work, just improving it, and I'm always looking for suggestions and whatnot. So if you have any, please feel free to drop me a line. And yeah, thanks to the amazing support of everyone from the last Cryptic Crosswords stream, I've now got to affiliate status, which is fantastic. So thank you to each and every one of you who are supporting me. And if you want to support me, please hit that follow button. If you want to subscribe, that option's always there. No obligation, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's fantastic, Louise. Glad to hear it. Thanks for the follow, Finjish. Welcome to the family. We'll give it another minute or so. Yeah, I've been doing this, yeah, we're all family, this is it. And, you know, this is one way we can, you know, spend a couple of hours and forget about all the other stuff that's going on around us for a while, then why not, hey? I was going to say I've been doing Cryptic Crosswords for about 6 months or so, and I don't think I've looked at a normal crossword since, honestly. It's just far more enjoyable to do cryptics now. And I do think the Lobats ones, which we do, are more on the lighter side, but we can always ramp it up in the future. So my plan is to do 2, maybe 3, see how we go for time. We did 3 last week, so that was good. We'll see how we go. All right, I reckon we make a start here and we'll get this show on the road. So, look, I don't really have any sort of rules as such, just let me have a first go, I suppose, and then feel free in the chat to give me a hand, and if we have it, we'll work out the parsing and all the clues and see how we go. So I'm not interested sort of in the time as such. It's not a speed solve, it's more about enjoyment and having fun. So, let's get this show on the road. I'll do the one that's going to disappear most likely, which is Sunday. And let's get this show on the road. Here we go. Okay, 1 across. By surrounding back door becomes introspective. Okay. So, I think the definition here is introspective. By surrounding. I think I've got this. I think this is a nice one. A couple of things going on here. Feel free in the chat to let me know if you've got it or how you're going with this one. I think this is not a bad starter. Took me a second here. I think the key with this is to look at the word becomes, and that's telling you something to do with these first four words becomes the answer. So if I just do this as a start, by surrounding, so the outside letters are B and Y. Yep, that's it, Louise. And in fact, back door is telling you to reverse door, which becomes broody. And brooding is to be introspective, like thoughtful. So that's a nice little good starter. Let's try some of these down ones now that we've got that. One down. Bizarre disguise for brass worker. Okay. Yeah, no, it took me a second to get that as well. The by, you know, on the outside, the B and the Y was a sort of easier thing to get. But the back is a classic return sort of indicator. Okay. So I think here, let's see. Bizarre disguise for brass worker. Worker in these cryptics usually means ant or bee. Brass worker, bizarre disguise. Although, yeah, that's what I'm looking at actually, because bizarre has 7 letters and we've got the B, which is very convincing at this point. Yeah, that's what I think. Can we work out what the anagram is? Happy for people to jump in and give me a hand here. Brass worker. I have, yeah, I think so. That's what I was looking at. I was wondering if that was a word. Oops, if I can spell correctly, that would help. Brazier. Okay. Vaguely, I've heard that word before. And you know, people in the chat want to help me out with definitions and stuff. If you want to look them up, feel free. That would be most enlightening, but we can look that up later. All right, so anagram, nice. 2 down. Speak up about what causes central droopiness. Okay. Ah, yes, nice. I've got this one. Again, it's similar to this becomes business over here. This causes is kind of interesting here. So the definition here is speak up, and it's a bit tricky. You might easily get confused, like I did initially, with about sometimes meaning re, like regarding, but in this case, it's actually a hidden clue. Crave cookies. Look, I aim to please, and I'm sorry, but it stems from my nickname. So people in high school, when they couldn't pronounce my surname, which is a bit of a tricky one, they just said cookie, and I just went with Chocchip because I like Chocchip cookies. Who doesn't, right? So sorry, not sorry. So this one here, yeah, I don't have any cookies either. So maybe next time we can make a pact. I'll bring cookies if you do too, and we can share in one on stream, hey? So this one, if we have a look at central, so central here is the key word. In the middle of droopiness is opine, as in like an opinion. And that's to speak up. So give your opinion. Let's get down to the downs. Seem to be doing well here. 3. When involved in shindig, it always displays numbers. Oh, well, this one's nice and easy, I hope. So definition is displays numbers. Sounds good to me. I'm more than happy with that. That sounds like a plan. I might have to do that as a regular thing in future, hey? And here the word involved is telling you to look inside some of the letters of shindig, it always. So hopefully people can see there's really only one D in that little passage there. And if you just keep reading, digital pops out. So that's nice. Let's try this one here. We've got all the checking letters. Show the way to be straight. Show the way to be straight. Okay. Ah, yes, nice. So this is a double definition. So we need a word meaning show the way and a word meaning straight. So in this case, think of like straight to the point. If you're straight to the point, you are this. And if you're showing the way to someone, you are doing this as well. So I'll give people a minute if they want to let me know, work it out. Hopefully this is fairly straightforward. Yes, that's the one. Direct it is. All right, let's try this really long one here. Making queries. Well, I've got this one already. So the key thing here is the word asking. That's one of the classic homophone indicators. Yep, nice, Louise. Just hold on just a tick, let others see if they can work it out. And the key with this one is just to go back and read the clue in a little bit of a different way. So making, 6-letter word, inquiries. Hopefully that inflection should give you the answer. Louise, I think now enough time's gone. Please type it out. Let me know. I'm going to start typing out the answer, and hopefully you agree with me as I slowly type out the answer. That's the one. Oops, and I have not spelt that correctly. Inquiries. Interesting. Inquiries, inquiries. That always sort of confuses me, the inquire versus inquire. We may have to look that up to see what the distinction is. It's kind of like pharmacy and chemist for me. It's a bit of a tricky one sometimes, but we've got that, which is nice. Where do we go from here? Let's try 12. We've got a couple of letters. Dental wire allowed to be used to make jewellery. Okay, nice. I think we had a similar one to this last week. And again, I can see a bit of a theme emerging in this cryptic. We've got sort of becomes, causes, used to make. So it's really pointing towards looking at one part of the clue to help you make the answer. In this case, the answer is jewellery. And here, the word dental wire, we need a 5-letter word for dental wire and a 3-letter synonym for allowed, or allowed to be. So I'll give people a moment to see if they can work out what those words might be. I might just give it a second, then I'll just pop in that one there, and hopefully that helps you out a little bit. And when I think of, hey Sketchfile, welcome in, how are you? Thanks for joining. Sketchfile, please enlighten us. What is the first part of this clue? So when I think of dentist or dentistry, I think of a certain device used to straighten teeth. There's the first one. Yep, Louise has got it. And I'm sure Sketchfile is typing. Yep, fantastic. Well done to everyone. Bracelet. So dental wire is a brace, like braces, and let is to allowed, so bracelet is jewellery. Let's try and do the top half while we're doing here. 8 down. Horse's head on board is known as Sir. Nice. So this is another double definition. And the word board here is relating to a chessboard. So hopefully that's a dead giveaway as to what the answer is. And if someone's a sir, they've been made this, or this has been done to them by the Queen. And although I don't like calling this chess piece, shall we say, horse, it is appropriate. It is indeed. Again, it took me a moment to work out. The board here is the tricky part to work out here. And of course, we're looking at knight on a chessboard. All right, making good progress here. Moving across, we've got a G. First letter is always helpful. Urges one to become kind. All right, so this is another anagram. You got 13 down, fantastic. We'll come to that in just a tick. We've got a C there. Again, become kind. So it's telling you that this first part here, you need to do something to this to make the answer for kind. And I have a look at urges one, that's 8 letters. Become, seems like could be an anagram indicator. So that's what I'm looking at. And I wonder if you've got it in the chat here. I'll start slowly typing some letters here. Haha, indeed, yep, that's the one. Very generous of me indeed. Fantastic. Let's go to 13 down. Fimjish has that. Patisseries made Spooner shake cops. 4-5. Nice. So classic spoonerism here. These are always nice ones when you sort of have the words already given. Sometimes spoonerisms are indirect in that they don't give you the two words, but we have a spoonerism here for sure. So not surprisingly, definition is patisseries. And if we just change the sh to a C and the sh over here to the ops. So C over here, SH over there, and that spells cake shops, which are patisserie shops. Yep, no, sometimes, look, I've been awful at these for a while, and when my friend and I do these, we sometimes do a few in a row, and he's really good at them, and he's encouraged me to get better, so that's, you know, I'm learning and getting more comfortable with them, so that was a nice one to get. Let's try finish this top corner here. 5 down, use gap M, okay. First satellite produced using this name in Kremlin. All right, I think I've got this. Helps just to have a bit of knowledge about sort of overall space travel. Nice, Louise, fantastic. We'll just give people 10 seconds, 15. So there's 3 parts to get this clue here. So first is classic indicator to take the first letter. So first of satellite is S. If you produce using this name and looking at the word Kremlin, obviously we're thinking Russian, and we have Sputnik. Sputnik was the name of one of the first satellites. And I think the way the rest of the clue works is produced is put, and we've got ink here, INK, and Nick's also a name. Yep. So bit of a tricky one there, but just looking at the word Kremlin and satellite, that's what got it for me really. Sometimes you get the answer in your back form. 4 across. Human soul discovered in autopsy checkup. Okay, nice. So the word discovered is the key word here. Yeah, look, that's what I was looking at too. I saw the ink here, but produced put Nick. That's how I'm kind of getting it. Yep, these are nice. So, sort of a container, hidden container clue. So, discovered in tells you it's the next string of letters and words that has the answer, and the definition being human soul. And there's not too many S's in autopsy checkup. In fact, only one. So, you can see that the answer is psyche. Okay, let's keep going down here. Just turn it down just a little bit. There we go. All right. Carry raised strip to magazine. Yeah, sure. That's probably the best way to look at it. But, you know, first of satellite is S, so I guess part of it works like that as well. But yeah, first Soviet satellite completely makes sense to me. Okay, back to this one. Oh, you're right. Well done, Fimjish. Absolutely, that's the correct parsing there. Yeah, something wasn't making sense. Yep. So in fact, it's the first letters of all the words. Yep, absolutely. Well done. Points to you. All right. Carry raised strip to magazine. Okay. So this is the first trickier one. I don't have it at this stage. Raised strip. Yeah, absolutely. It was a pretty well written clue. Yep. Raised strip to magazine. Nice. Well done. Raised strip to magazine. Not sure here. I think the definition's magazine. The word raised is usually an indicator word to do something. Carry raised strip. It's not the kind of magazine that you would read. Ah, thank you. That's a very good hint. Now I've got it. Just trying to work out how the parsing works. But yep, it's then for a cartridge. It must be. So how does that clue work? Well done though for getting it. Very good hint too. So magazine's definition to cartridge. Carry, raised. Cart is carry. Raised strip it being a ridge. Nice. Well done. Fantastic. Raised strip being a ridge. Yeah. So it's elevated. Elevated ridge. Nice. Fantastic. Okay. And I've already got this one. Carry out murder. This is another double definition. These shorter clues usually are. And the second letter is an uncommon one. Yep, absolutely. Well done indeed. So we need a word meaning to carry out something and a word meaning murder. And we've got a very helpful and unusual letter there. I wonder if that helps. Yep, Sketch has got this. Great. So it might help to think more on the murder line here. That might, there are less words for murder perhaps than carry out here. And of course, if you carry out something, you execute it, and murder is execution. So that's how that one works. Yep, fantastic. All right, let's finish this top half. Yeah, no, absolutely. This is, you know, it's all about a learning experience. You know, I'm okay with most of these, but, you know, I didn't get 6 down without some handy work from Vim. So, yeah, it's a team effort. It's all about learning and having a bit of fun, and yeah. All right, 14. All right, let's have a look. Teased Jaded Dick for returning inside. Yep, nice. Got this. So this one, well, the definition is teased as a starting point. And I mean, the K kind of gives it away. There's only one K in the word there. And so inside tells that the answer's inside, but it's returning. So it's going that way. As in right to left. Is that right to left? That's my right to left anyway. And if we work backwards from where the K is here, we see 6 letters there that form a word. That makes sense. Kidded, to kid, to joke, to tease, that sort of stuff. All right, we've got the top half done, which is nice. Yep, absolutely. So it's a reversal hidden clue, if you like. Yep. Okay, bottom half. 15. Escaped and breached security. Okay. So this feels like a double definition to me. A couple of words that could fit. The escaped part has got me here. I have a word that starts with B. No, that won't make sense. It ends with, my word ends with N, which can't be right. I think it might be ED at the end, because of ED and ED. Wonder if anyone in the chat has got some ideas. Breached. Breached is to intrude. Escape is to flee. We can get a couple more letters to help us there. I think that might be what we need. Hacked. Okay, I was thinking something like broken, but again, the EN doesn't fit. Maybe we need a few letters, so let's see. Well, maybe we'll try 18, we'll snake our way back around. So let's see if we can get this one here. Casual pedestrian could pass Derby penniless. Yeah, it's tough. Pedestrian could pass Derby penniless. I reckon I've got this. And I reckon this is a bit of a tricky one. There is a bit of deletion happening here, if I'm right. And I reckon there's one letter that needs to be deleted here. And the definition is casual pedestrian. If I'm on the right track, tell me if you agree with me in chat here. Yep, fantastic. Yeah, and the word penniless, so less, always a suffix to mean take something off, leave something out. So I think the answer here is passerby. because we've got pass, derby, and penniless means take away the D. For dime, I assume. That's what I think. I'm not 100% on that one, but that's what I think is going on there. D for dime. I think a D means dime, right? Yeah, that's what I think. And a passerby is just someone who's casually just walking the other way. All right, we've got some really nice first letters here. Let's troll on down here. Make hole in jetty, Anglican followed. Okay, nice, I've got this. And the question mark is once again there to fool you, so ignore that. So the definition here is make hole, and we need a 4-letter word for jetty and a 2-letter abbreviation for Anglican. And we've seen Anglican before, I'm sure we had it last week. And Anglican followed means the 2 letters for Anglican are at the end. So Anglican being a church reference here. So a very common cryptic crossword abbreviation here. Question mark usually means the word in the clue is an example of the thing. I mean, this is more a component. You need 2 components to make this word. So I just think, as a rule, question marks are there to completely fool you, unless they're at the very end. If they're at the very end, then we're thinking more like laterally. And there's a really nice, tough clue in one of the DAs, the David Astle ones. I'm sure we all know here in Australia as one of the amazing wordsmiths. A really nice question mark clue that he wrote a while back. That someone else I watched stream Cryptic Crosswords had. But this one here, the 2-letter abbreviation is CE, Church of England, Anglican. That's a very common one. And I wonder if that helps people get the first part. So we're making a hole. So think of, fist making a hole. And what's a 4-letter word for a jetty, starting with P? Yeah, that's another word for jetty. But the answer that they need is pier. So Pierce is making a hole, pier is a jetty, and CE, Church of England. Yeah. The CE does help. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Warm wind comes from Coco Sir. All right, well, straight away, Coco Sir, 7 letters, comes from anagram. That's what I'm looking at. And can we find a word from that? I've got a word in mind. Yep, that's what I'm looking at for sure. I think the next letter is that. Do you agree? This is a very vague sort of term I've heard, again, a while back. Not 100% sure on this. This might be more meteorological term. Yeah, so I think the answer is Sirocco. Yeah, so I think this is a more like El Nino, La Nina sort of more technical, meteorological, Bureau of Weather sort of term. Must be a type of wind. Simon Sterlife. Sure. Okay. 20 down. Doing okay here. Boast about family slowing down. Ah, nice, I've got this. It's a kind of hot wind, sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, Louise, I think you'll find it's a type of warm wind, but point taken. Yeah. You've got it, absolutely. And if I just put where the brag fits, I wonder if you can find a 3-letter word for family that helps you get a word meaning slowing down. And about's one of those lovely words that can mean letters, put some letters about, outside other letters, or meaning re, regarding. So I wonder if we have a 3-letter word. Yeah. As I looked at about thinking re, but no, you need to, as soon as you get the brag, I think that really helps. And I'm hoping that K is a real giveaway, because family, of course, is kin. Yep. So breaking is to slow down. So boast is to brag about. So the letters of brag are about family, kin. So B-R-A-G and kin's inside. Let's keep going. 22. Make disclosures in connection with schnitzel. Okay. Make disclosures in connection with. Don't understand the construction? Sure. Oh, 22 we're talking about? Or are you talking about 20 sketch? Because I'm happy to go through that again. That was fine for me to work that out. If we're talking about this one, I have an idea. .22 across, yeah. So I think the definition is make disclosures. And I'm thinking it's in connection with is regarding. 20, you get it now, sure. If you don't get it, of course, let me know. Happy to go back. I think, is it this? No, it's not. So I thought it was meat, as in, I think it's re for regarding, like in connection with. Schnitzel, make disclosures. Schnitzel, particular type of meat. Ah, yes, another good clue, thank you. So it's veal. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. And I think we've had veal before as well. Yeah, so in connection with like regarding, like when you're replying to an email, and veal is a type of meat. And yeah, schnitzel's tricky because I look at schnitzel and I think meat, but type of meat. And now, of course, reveals and make disclosures. Yep, always helps. Once you put it together, you can work out what's going on with the wordplay. I've got a V here. I've already got this, just looking ahead. Important to be involved in affidavit allegation. So once again, involved should scream direction. We don't have to look at something. Definition is important. So there's not too many V's in this clue. Should be able to hopefully find where that 5-letter word starts with the V. And even just thinking about 5-letter words starting with V for important, there's really only one that I can think of. And that's vital. Because vital is right here. Right in there. So involved in. So again, looking at the letters in affidavit allegation. So right there. So sometimes the answer is just in plain sight. So hopefully you saw that as well, sketch. All right. Let's try this one. Logged into Sharp Road Bend. Yep, nice. Got this one. The word logged is very interesting here. So definition is sharp road bend. And again, I think the important thing is to look at the word into here and realize what that's telling you to do. So sometimes into is put letters inside other letters, like this braking business we had, but in fact, it's telling you to do something to logged to make it into sharp road bend. Yep. And that's why logged's a good word here, because to log something is to sort of change it, I suppose, re-enter. So it's a sneaky sort of anagram indicator, I think. And I think with OL and G gone, you're left with DEG. So there's only 6 combinations, and if I put that there, then hopefully you can recognize that you've got the answer. Yeah, it took me a second. And you'd think it's 6-letter word, we've got checking letters, but it's amazing how often you have a situation where getting the second letters, not the first letters, how often the second letters don't help as much as if you had that first letter. So having that D now really helps you get the answer dogleg. So if something doglegs, it takes a really sharp turn. So sketch, what's happening here is sharp road bend is what we need the answer to be. And into is telling you you have to do something to these letters of logged. And it's tricky, but because it has 6 letters, I immediately think anagram. Yeah, so a dogleg. So sort of a dogleg for me, I think of a golf course. And like if you have a hole that starts sort of here, and then a hole that finishes here, it might go this way and then take a really sharp turn like that. So that's what a dogleg to me is. But yeah, have a look at a picture on Google, and you'll see what I mean. You know, like a dogleg golf hole. You'll see straight away we're getting this sort of business here where we're going sharply one way and then that way. Let's try this really long one. Okay, nice. I've got this already. Just the word explosive in Russian gives it away for me. And again, this is a question mark one where the question mark is at the end. So it's telling you to think about the word explosive. Nice, Louise. We're not looking at TNT sort of thing. And I think the word drink here, if you can work out the word drink, this is the drink part of the clue, this 8-letter word here. Yeah, absolutely. So that's, I have a look at these letters. But again, imagine if you had this letter and this letter, much less helpful, I think. Having the 2 C's, there's not a lot of words that can fit that sort of configuration. And if I think of explosives and Russians, yep, nice sketch. Of course, we get a cocktail, it's a drink. It's also like a cocktail of explosives. And of course, it's a Molotov. Everyone knows, hopefully, about a Molotov. We've all sort of heard and seen that sort of stuff. All right, so just this corner left. Let's try the cross one here. Effectively alleviating suffering initially needs guidance. All right, so this is nice. And we've already had a similar type of clue earlier on. So the word initially is all you need to look at here. And yep, Louise is onto it. That should give you the answer. So initially, like the word first, take the initial letters. We have a 6-letter word as an answer, and we have 6 words. And of course the answer is easing, because E-A-S-I-N-G. And to ease is to alleviate suffering with guidance, sort of thing. Ease someone into it, as it were. Okay. Let's try 16 down. We're getting there. Prime example of some decrepit omen. Once again, this is another one where you just need to look at really one word. The important word here is some, and that should tell you to look at a part of a word or words. And we've got O something E, and there's no O in prime example, but there is down here. So hopefully that should give you all you need to know. And if something's the prime example, it's the gold standard, it's the thing that sticks out the most, it epitomizes that thing. So the epitome. So it's right here. Once again, another hidden clue. Right there. And it's, again, the key here is the word some. So take some letters of decrepit omen. So there it is. Hopefully these hidden container words are nice and simple once you do a few of them. Yeah, look, I always look first for if I see some or involved. I look straight away to see if we've got a hidden word, especially with some of these letters here as well. That really helps. If we had nothing, it might take me a second longer. All right, 15 across. Let's try 17 down because we still don't know much about that one. Cavalryman called Doctor a bully boy. Okay. Cavalryman called Doctor bully boy. A bully boy, okay. We might need 21 across as an extra letter. Almost certainly for me the definition is cavalryman here. O, iron, O. Called Doctor. Bully boy. Okay, I'm going to try 21 across, see if that helps us a little. Talked out of Jews said to be revised. Eight letters. I see. All right. So I know what we have to do here. And again, the definition here is talk out. Revised should be screaming anagram because we're revising, we're changing something. Oh, interesting. You actually might be on the right path there. Like I said, I thought it might be Jews said, but in fact it could be said to be with 8 letters. So I think you're actually right, Louise. I-S-E, A-D-T-O-B. I-S-E, A-D-T-O-B. A-D-T-O-B. Talk out. A. What's that word? What's that letter there? T. A. B. E. B or E? That doesn't look right. Okay. Jews. Yeah, I think it's an anagram. I think let's not get stuck on anything else. A-D-T-O-B. see. I don't think it's going to be A. A here does not look right. O doesn't look right either. D? Yeah, correct. B, D, T, O, A. Okay. The way I'm looking at this is I think this letter here between I and S, that doesn't look right to me at all, the A. D, T, A doesn't fit there for me. O, B, Okay, talk out of Jews. Okay. Oh, I see. Unless it is anagram of Jews said. Because it could be also Jews said to be revised, as in these 8 letters here. So if that's the case, D-U-S-A-D. D-U-S. Yeah. D. Just looking here. A. D-U. A. What have we got here? S-I-D-S. A. A. C-A. We've got S-I-D-S-E. D-U. An A. U. All right. So we're getting to the end here. You've got it now. Well done. I might come back. I'm going to see if I can get this one now. Escaped and breached security. We've got this one as well. Nice. Well, you're doing better than me at the end here. Fled. Escaped. Faded. All right. No. Louise, I'm happy for a hint here. Edward Snowden. Oh, nice. Nice. Yep, I've got it now. Very nice. So escaped is tricky here because it's not like escaping prison, it's something escaped, like something leaked, like fluid leaked. And breach security is a leak. Nice. Well done, Louise. Now, can we get this one here? Bully Boy's the tough part here. So here I'm thinking DR, Doctor, abbreviation for Doctor, DR. Cavalryman, Soldier. Okay, Louise, you had this one here. Let's go back to this one. Hint on this one, please. Ah, sketch. Nice. Well done. Please feel free to drop a hint now. These last few have been a bit tricky. Got through most of them okay. Sure, that might help me. D. It's D, yeah, okay. So D was most likely. Yeah, I've got it now. Yep, dissuade, sure. So having two S's together, that's tricky. So it was anagram of do, said, and to talk out of is to dissuade someone rather than persuade them. Now, can we get this last one here? Cavalryman. This may not be a word that we know of. I'm happy with Doctor, because Doctor is DR. G. Yep, that's what I'm having trouble with at the moment. Bully Boy. Ha! Video games. Gotta love them video games. Oh, I'm happy for you to let me know here what the answer is. We've been going on these last ones for long enough now. So feel free to just... oh, Louise has got it. Fantastic. Well done to both of you. Dracoin. Yep. Feel free to let me know now. Yeah. Dragoon. Okay. It is. Well done. Fantastic. Oh yeah, we're just past midnight, so we got a nice high rank of only 9 people. So I just want to go back and have a look at Sunday there. So a goon must be a bully boy. Sure. Goon. Yep, like a goon. Yep. Fair enough. Well, most of that was okay. A couple of tricky ones, these last few here. But I think we're pretty happy with that overall. Anything that we're not happy on there? I think I'm pretty happy with most of those. Yeah, I'm just having a look at Brazier here. So Brazier here. Container used to, that's a bit small for you guys to see that. Container used to burn charcoal or other solid fuel for cooking, heating, or cultural rituals. So that's what a brazier is. Doctor really helped me with the drag. Yeah. No, so Dr. DR, I was happy enough with that to start with, and then the goon was a nice one. So well done, Sketch and Louise, but especially Sketch, you got it first. So fantastic. And I just want to have a look at Sirocco here. That was another one that was a bit of a tricky one. Yeah. So let's just do this here. So I'll make this a little bit bigger here, but Hopefully we can see that. A hot wind, often dusty or rainy, blowing from North America. So hot wind and
Sirocco. Sirocco.
Sirocco. There you go. Learn something new every day. Hot wind. Fair enough. I will bow down to you now. Well done. All right, so that's one down. So I think we're sufficiently warmed up, and we can have a go at Monday in just a tick. Probably wouldn't have got it even anagram. Yeah, I had a vague recollection of that word. Not something that I sort of use or have used a lot. Again, just one of those ones that just sort of came to me with the letters that we had, I think. All right, so that was nice. A couple of tricky ones, but I think we can head on into Monday now. And let's see how we go there. So, number 2. 8 across. Now, what's happening there? Is that not showing the rest? Might just be missing a little bit there. There we go. Okay. Tapered pointer held by Ned. Okay. No, it's only 7 letters. Okay, so I've got an idea. Let's see. Unless it's the other thing. I don't quite know where the Ned fits here. So held by Ned, meaning Ned's on the outside. So it could be like N-E-D or N-E-D. Could also be talking about Ned Kelly, the bushranger. So I'm going to leave that and come back until we have some more letters, because I'm getting a bit stuck there. A horse quantity. Okay. Question mark. So this feels like so this is what I mean about having a question mark at the end. This is more a tricky lateral thinking clue. Quantity. I'm just going to try something. No, not equine. Okay, fine. You got 8 across. Nice. I'll come back to it in just a sec. I just want to give this one another go. Horse quantity. Horse is the key here. Horse could mean a type of horse. Horse could mean rough. Roughly. No, I think we go back. Okay, happy for a hint here, sketch. Am I right in thinking that it's like this? Something like that. Is that I'm on the right track there with what you're thinking? Oh, you're a letter off? Yep. Okay, well, let's not get stuck. We'll come back when we get some more letters. Wag left off washing part of leg. Okay. Ah, yes, nice. Okay, got this. Okay, it took me a moment there, but I have this one. Yeah, no, I had something like needled or something that wasn't quite right. I've got this one. So definition here to help you out is part of leg. And believe it or not, the answer is actually hidden inside, but you have to remove something. So off is the key here. Left off. So something is being left off. And if you have a look at wag and washing, wonder if you can work out how we can remove some letters to get a 4-letter word meaning part of leg. I'll give people a moment and then I'll show you where the answer is. Nice, always got it. Well done. So here what's happening is wag needs to be left off, so left out of washing. So if we get rid of W-A-G, the answer is right inside here. Shin's a part of leg. So, off to the races. Now, okay, nice, I've got this one. So we'll just stick with the cross clues for now. So this is another double definition. This is a nice one. I think the words I do should be a nice helpful start on this. Yep, for Shin. Yep, great. So obviously the words I do, we're thinking of weddings. So when you get married, what do you do? This is a thing you do. It's the ceremony part of the whole event, the whole day. There's a bit of a help there. That's where that is. And when you make a bow, you're also doing this. So the answer is tie the knot. So it's just a straight up double definition. When you wed someone, when you're at a wedding, you're tying the knot with your beloved. And when you're making a bow, you're tying a knot. Like a knot of a bow kind of thing. So double definition. Nice one. And the key is the 3-3-4. So when you see 3, like that is very common to have a 3-letter word somewhere in there. Well, let's branch off from here, I think. We've got quite a few letters for down clues. Bark has upcoming part as single chap. Make a bow to tie and figure it out. Yep. Upcoming part. Single chap, okay. Nice, well done. Bark has upcoming part. Part is a roll. Ah, yes, nice. The roll is the key part there. Yep. Yep. Now I've got the construction, I think. So bark is right, but it's not bark. You have to pronounce it batch in this clue. And then Allah, bachelor. So the way this one works, bachelor is a single chap, a single guy. And we have batch or bark, has is joined to, upcoming part is a roll. The word roll is reversed as it's upcoming, it's a down clue. And if it's an upcoming, you have to reverse the word. So roll is reversed, it's going up this way. So batch, upcoming, roll, bachelor. So that's how that one works. Nice. So these, you have to look for reversal words in down clues like upcoming, rising. These sorts of words are very clever reversal indicators for down clues. So just like returning is for horizontal, if you're going this way, then you're going up. It's reversing letters. So very nice. You got the reverse. Well done. This is a short one. Yep, nice. I've got this one. Straight up double definition. A word meaning press, and a word that is a type of golf club. So if you're a golfer, I would encourage you to just think about the different types of clubs you can have. There's not too many. Barker's back. Yep, that's it. It's one of those ones where, you know, I was thinking, was it J.S. Spark, the composer? No, it's actually something a bit different. Got it? Nice. We'll give it a few seconds, and then when I give the word sketch, you can go ahead and let everyone know what it is. I'll just give one letter there. And I reckon, Sketch, you can go ahead and type it in. Type. Let me know what it is. I'll wait for you. Yeah, and I got this from probably the golf club part more than anything. Iron is correct. Well done. So if you press something, you iron clothes, like you press clothes, and iron is a type of golf club. So nice and straightforward. Let's keep going down. Exchange light button. Light button, okay. Golfing games, yeah. That's it. I mean, however you know the answer, right? It all helps. Light button. Light is feather, is gentle. Ah. I think, is that the word? Is it gentle? I don't think it's gentle. Fits, but no, it's not. Exchanges. Nintendo. Ah, yes. Well done. Good clue. Very good clue. I've got this now. So this is another double definition. Word meaning exchange, and a word meaning a light button. So think of a light button and what that might be called, what you do with a light button. It can also be called a light this. And we've got a couple of, we've got an interesting second letter there. And if I give you the first, yeah, it was a very good clue. Absolutely, I got it straight away from that clue. Of course, it's the Nintendo Switch is the clue there from the chat. And exchange is switch, and a light button is also a light switch. Okay. Look, so pro tip with, I think I'm not a pro by any stretch, I'm still learning, but in terms of double definitions, the one thing I've picked up is that they're generally very short clues, 2 or 3 words at the most. So as we go, if we get some more double definitions, just see how many words the answer has. Okay. Ned as Edward. Okay, Louise, we'll come back to that. I just want to get the last letter and then we'll come back. We've got a W there, so that's looking promising. 4 down, attach N to a series of book supplements. Thank you, Hopeful, for the follow. Welcome. Thanks for joining the Cryptic Crossword family. I think I've got this. Series of, I've got part of this. When letters, I was trying to anagram. This is it. You know, the English language has so many cool little things like that. Attach end. So that's what I'm thinking of, because the word attach end. So you have to put the word end. A series of book supplements is an omnibus is... I'm thinking like appendix or something like that. Append? Appends? No. I feel like we're pretty close there. No, it's not quite right. I think the end has to go here, because we're attaching end, so literally the word end to a series of. Okay, maybe this one will give us that letter we need. So Louise, you thought Ned as Edward. Maybe. Let's see if we can get this one. Ah, nice. So that W from switch certainly helps with this one. Certainly. So it's a D there. So tapered is the definition here. And I was right with Ned. That's where Ned belongs. So held by Ned, as in Ned is holding something inside. So Ned is here, and the other stuff is there, inside. So what's a 5-letter word for pointer? And the R something W should give it away. And again, this is one that, maybe you get as a cold solve, but having letters certainly helps here. And yeah, to taper means to reduce, to shorten, to wean off. But it's the reduce, the shorten, to taper, to do this. So if something's not wide, it's shallow, it's narrow. So arrow is the pointer, which is nice. So if we have a look at the pointer on my arrow there, so there you go. Sharpened. Yeah, not a bad thought. Now, now I've got this. Oh, this is tough. This is a tricky word. So it's not E-E-N-D. End is right where it is. This is tough. So we need a 4-letter word for attach. Which is slightly tricky. Tricky word. I wouldn't have got that without that D. That D certainly helps in the second spot there. I'll give people a few moments and then I'll give you the first letter, and that might help you. This is a tough little 4-letter word for attach here. Because attach you often think to, join with. But if I give you that, I wonder if now you can think of a word for attach. This is a word that not often gets used. So appends was not far off. Not far off at all. So to attach something is to add it. So it's addends. I thought it was addends. I stand corrected. I thought it was addends, like addendum. I stand corrected. Adds. That's what I was looking at. Okay, obviously not. Yeah, insert Chocchip feels stupid. A series.
I'm always serious.
All right, let's not get stuck there. I'm going to leave that where it is. Let's see if 14 across confirms the D. Clouded over as night fell. Yep, so this is nice. This is... yeah, think of night falling. What happens when night falls? Things all of a sudden become this. So the D is definitely correct where it is. So while I give people a few moments to work on, to have a think about 14 across, I'm going to try to work on 4 down if I can. Supplements is like a medical supplement. Which day is this? So here, I think it's darkened, is the answer. So here what's happening is, when night falls, it gets dark. So clouded over, it darkened. It became dark. So that confirms this. I'm going to come back to 4 down. We're getting stuck on that a little bit. So let's try and stick to some more clues and see if we can come back with a fresh mind to 4 down. 5 down. Saw charger on carpenter's stand. You did get 4 down. Okay, great. We'll come back in a second then. Charger on carpenter's stand. Stand. Haven't got this one. Not getting this one. Happy to have a hint if people have something on this one. Otherwise, we'll move on. Saw charger on carpenter's stand. Carpenter's chippy stand. So plank is a board. Charger could be a bull. Nope, not getting this one at the moment. Okay, move on. Accounts clerk for library. Okay, nice, I've got this. So this is an interesting one. So again, the question mark here is telling you to think a little bit differently. So I suppose the first thing is, it's a 10-letter word, but it's really made up of 2 smaller words here. Nice, you've got it, well done. So when you go to a library, what do you see? What do you think of most often, most commonly? That's the first 4-letter word. And maybe that might give you the rest of it, if you're not sure. But if you go to a library, you're almost always looking for a book. And if you're managing the accounts, you're a bookkeeper. So this is where the question mark sort of comes into play a little bit, because it's in a library, you know, librarian keeps books. They tend to books. Accounts clerk for librarian. Yeah. Accounts clerk for librarian. Yeah, because it's a bookkeeper, not a book kept sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, perhaps that would have been a bit clearer, but the question mark's there because it's a bit tricky. All right, 7 down. Reverse invitation to enter with wages. Yeah, absolutely. With wages. Okay. Invitation. Yeah, library's a place to keep books. Yep. Yeah, I suppose a library is a bookkeeper in the sense of it's a location that is a bookkeeper. But yeah, the library is a tenuous link. Librarian is definitely better because it's describing a person, a clerk, not accounts clerk location or something. Yeah, so the library is a tenuous clue, I think, but librarian would have been better, I think, for me. Yeah. Okay, reverse invitation to enter with wages. With wages. Money, pay, salary. Rotation. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure on that one at all. Okay, where to from here? That was the horse quantity business. One letter's not going to help us there, I think. Let's go on. Okay. Family hold on to batch of eggs. So I think I've got this, but... So I think this is a double definition. And I got it from firmly hold onto. And I didn't realize that a batch of eggs could also be called this, if I'm correct. So I think it starts with C. Batch of eggs. Never heard of this term for batch of eggs. So there you go. I'm learning something new there as well. But I believe it's clutch. There's really clutch is to firmly hold on to. You clutch something tightly to you. But batch of eggs, I'm not sure how that part of it works. Is that just what a batch of eggs is called? Not sure. We can look that up later. This corner's not really helping us, so let's try and snake our way around by going down here. Ghost supports side with willingness to work together. Ah, chicken's clutch. Yes, well done. Like a cage, yeah. Clutches in litter. Oh, clutches in litter, right. Sure. Okay, nice. Okay, Ghost supports side with willingness to work together. Oh, nice. Nice, yep, got this. So, willingness to work together is the definition. And the word supports here is interesting. So the word supports is telling you need to find a 6-letter word for ghost which is supporting, i.e. it's the foundation for a 4-letter word for side. And when you see the word ghost in Cryptic Crosswords, you've got to think of this particular 6-letter word here. But getting the 4-letter word for side might be easier here. So if you're working together, you've got a side. Side is a group of people. Oh, right, okay. Glad you're back. Clutch of eggs is the group of eggs produced by birds, amphibians, or reptiles, often at a single time, particularly those laid in a nest. Okay. So it's just a group of eggs. Yeah, that's what I thought. So here, team is side. So, you're versing the other side, you're versing the other team. And if you've got a team and you're working together, what helps motivate you all to work together? And this is where we need a 6-letter word for ghost, which can be a little bit tricky. But if I give you the first letter, and I'll give you the next letter, and I wonder if you're starting to get this by now. You've got it. Fantastic. And I'll type the rest of the answer now. Spirit. So, as I said, spirit is a ghost, and this supports, i.e. is the base or the foundation. So it's on the bottom of side, which is a team, and team spirit is working together. So that's a nice one. So the word supports, again, is a really tricky one. Supports could be as in it's on the outside supporting something in the middle, or it's supporting a base, something's on top. Okay, so 15 across. Eric swallows rodent, how irregular. Nice, I've got this one. So the word swallows here is the indicator word. And we need a 3-letter word for rodent. Hopefully that's not too difficult to find. And the thing with Cryptic Crossword is when you see names like Eric, often you'll need to use all those letters, but maybe put them in different spots. And irregular is the definition here. So I'll just put where Eric fits. And I wonder if you come up with a 3-letter word for a rodent. And with that configuration of letters, there's not too much that can fit there, really. So the answer is erratic. So a rat is a rodent. It's a nice, simple little synonym there. And Eric swallows, so the rat or the rodent is inside. It's being swallowed by Eric on the outside. That's how that one works. I've got the eye here. Let's keep going down. Start off adjusting a tie in it. All right, nice, I've got this one. So adjusting should be screaming anagram indicator. We're changing things up, we're adjusting it. And a little bit tricky to work out perhaps which 8 letters to anagram, because start off is 8 letters and a tie in it is also 8 letters. But given we have an I, it's an anagram of a tie in it. To find a word meaning start off. So this is sometimes one of those things where with anagrams we either get them straight away or maybe they take you a while. I got this one pretty well straight away. So I'll just start typing some letters here slowly. Nice, Louisa's got it, great. So if you're starting off something, you're beginning something, something's happening for the first time, it's the initial thing, so you're initiating it. So to begin or to start off is to initiate, which is anagram of a tie in it. Okay, let's press on with these cross ones. Statute is appropriate for court cases. Is appropriate. Court cases, okay, so I'm thinking court cases is the definition. Statute. Initials at first? Yeah. No, yeah, there's not enough. I guess, what is it, 2, 4? Yeah, there are 7 words there, if you count a word. But as soon as I see a word that looks like it might be an anagram indicator, I straight away look to see if I can find a number of letters and then see if that works. It's often the first port of call. Okay, statute is appropriate for court cases. So a statute is a law, is a legislation, is an act. Is appropriate, is suitable. Court cases are trials. You've got something that fits, okay? Well, I'm happy for you to jump in and... Oh, you've got it now? Well done. Yep. Let us know. Jump in. Let us know what it is. And we'll see if we can back form and work out what the wordplay is here. I feel like the definition here is court cases. Trial. Well, I'm playing with this trial. I'm blanking on anything else at the moment. On the right track, L. Oh, yep. Nice. Yep, that L certainly helps. It's amazing how often the first letter really helps. So I've got this now, Louise. See if that first bit helps you now. So court cases, trials, it's the right line of thinking. So a statute, note singular, not plural, is law, and then is appropriate is suitable. So it suits it. So it's a lawsuit. Well done, Sketch. Fantastic work there. Pressing on. A US woman overseas. I mean, there's some tough ones. Absolutely. This is why it's a team effort. I'm more than happy to have people in chat, help me out and jump in and, work out what's going on. A US woman overseas. Okay. US woman is the key here. Overseas is foreign, is alien. So I think it's literally A is there, and then we need something for US woman, and the whole thing means overseas. Oh, I think I've got this. I think I have... Yeah, I think this is more of a derogatory term, I think. This is something I learned a while back, if I've got this one. So it's a 5-letter word for a US woman. Nice, well done. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Broad. So I think a broad is like a derogatory or a slang term for like an unpleasant woman or something like that. That's a tricky one. but nice clue. So it's literally A and then broad. Okay, short one first. In final aria, took rope. Yep, I've got this. You would have seen me craning in for a closer look. So the word in, I'm going for a closer look. So I think it's a hidden clue. And, well, there's only sort of one word that can fit those letters. It's in the middle of the final aria bit there. And it must be a type of rope. A lariat. It's literally right here. So the word in, it's telling you the answer is in. So right there, lariat. Must be a type of rope. Okay, longer one. "23 CIA airlift, apparently not genuine." Okay, 10 letters. Okay, so not genuine surely is the definition here. RII. Okay, yep, got this. Okay, another anagram. So the word apparently here. And we've got 10 letters of CIA airlift. And also with the R and the two I's, it's being very suspicious like an anagram, and indeed it is. And if something's not genuine, it is fake, it's false. And I wonder if that helps you get it now. There's the letter. And another letter. Stop me when you've got it. And this is a tricky one. It's 10 letters, and the longer the anagram, the longer it takes. You got it now. Yep. Artificial. That's tough. Yeah, tough to keep track of the letters. Yep, no, absolutely. You were right. But yeah, so CIA airlift, 10 letters. So well done. Let's press on. Aimed to put steeple tip in ad. Oh, yep, I've got this. Okay. So definition here is aimed, or aimed to, and you're putting something in something. So if you're putting a steeple tip inside something, then that's going to be steeple tip, and the ad is going to be on the outside. So if I give the A and the D there, I wonder if that helps you work out what it is. And this is another classic cryptic crossword abbreviation, which I've recently learned is a nice one that people like to use when they make them. And when I first looked at this type of clue, steeple tip you would think might be the tip as in the first letter of S, but that's not right. There's actually a 5-letter word for a steeple tip, or a steeple. And if you're not sure what a steeple is, think of a tower. Think of like a tower in a palace, and what might be on top of the tower. There are many of these. Think of the Moscow, the Kremlin, the Russian parliament. See if that helps you work out what it is. And hopefully by now you worked out that it's spire. So a spire is the tip of a tower, and it's literally putting the spire inside ad. So A and D on the outside and spire inside, and aspired is to aim, to do something you're aspiring to achieve. Onwards we go. Pa ceased silly adventure. Okay, got this one as well. So the word silly, another one of those words that is telling me anagram, and pa and ceased, 8 letters. So that's what's happening here, and we have to find a word meaning adventure. And how do we spell this? Yep. So that's the first half. And hopefully that gives you enough letters now to work out what else it is. You've got it. Well done. Of course, it's an escapade, being a silly adventure. So it's just an anagram of pa ceased. And the word silly, another one of those anagram indicators. There's lots of words that can be an anagram. And adventure is an escapade. Okay, so we're working our way up to this tricky corner, but let's keep doing here. Chick Ali could use some unbleached cotton. Okay, nice, I've got this one. And again, the key word here is some. And we've seen this already a few times tonight. So as soon as you see some, or part, or in, or involved, you've got to be looking, is there a string of letters that fits? So we've got an L something C. Is there an L something C inside? And there definitely is. And I'll just show you now. This is where it is. It's right there. Calico is the hidden answer. It's a type of cotton. Calico. So these words, Chick Ali, are it's a bit odd, a bit weird. You normally wouldn't see those sorts of words written in this sort of context. So that's usually fodder for hidden words. Okay. 22 across. 1,000 involved in strange chore to make shiny metal. Yes. Yep. Nice. Okay. Not one I've ever gotten. The calico. Yeah, those ones can be tough. You know, you're staring at it and you think, what is going on here? But sometimes the answer is just staring you right in the face. So definition here is shiny metal. And this is another one of those classic things. The more you do cryptic crosswords, the more you see all these little tricks and devices that people like to use. The word 1,000 here, you have to think, how else can you write 1,000? And there's 2 main ways you can do it. You can write it M, the Roman numeral. Roman numerals are very popular. Or G, for like a grand, as in 1 grand, $1,000. In this case, it's the M, and that's where the M fits. So 1,000, M involved in, so it's inside strange chore, so it's an anagram of strange chore, and it's a shiny metal. So C and R are gone, we need H, R and E. Sorry, H, O and E. And I wonder if you can work out where those 3 letters go to make a shiny metal. So I'll give you a second to see if you can work out where they go. 6 possible combinations. And I'm going to give you the H there. And hopefully that should make it nice and easy. because there's only O and E to go, and, well, Cremo doesn't sound like a word, but Chrome certainly does. And that's the answer. So once again, it's 1000, which is M, it's the Roman numeral for 1000, involved in, contained inside, an anagram strange of the word chore. That's this, meaning shiny metal. So a bit of a compartmentalized clue, but nice one. Let's try the shorter ones here. Print out for policeman and youth leader. Okay, got this one. So here we have, the definition is printout. And what we need is a 3-letter word for a policeman. And the last letter you can get from youth leader. And leader, another one of those words like first, like start, like begin. If you take the leading letter of youth, that's a Y. So that's where the Y goes. And I wonder now if you can think of a 3-letter word for a policeman. I'll give you a second. And then I'll give you the first letter, which will definitely give it away. You've got it then. Well done. Sketch, please enlighten us all in the chat. Something shiny. No worries. Yep, that's another one. Yep. It's all sorts of words. So sketch, please enlighten us. I'll just pop the first letter there. So one. Cop is a policeman and youth leader. Yep. And 24 across. I've also got this one. And the key part of this one is I hear. So as soon as you say I hear, I'm thinking, oh, sound alike, homophone. So it helps to have a little bit of Bible knowledge here. Who is Abel's brother? And if you know Abel's brother is Cain, spelt C-A-I-N, then that should give you the answer, which is Cain, but spelt differently, as in that spelling of Cain, like a walking cane. So that's a nice little one. Okay, we're working our way up. All right, straight away, looking at the word changed, 8 letters for ale demon anagram into fizzy drink, and I've got this. This is also fairly easy, I hope, with the letters we're given. I'll pop the first letter in, and I'm hoping that's simple enough now. Give people 10 seconds to see if they can do the anagram here. Again, ale demon, sort of a weird group of 2 words. You don't often see those words like that. Doesn't often make sense. Yep. Louise, please enlighten us. I'll just slowly start, typing some letters here. Yep, I as well, yep. And I got it from the letters as well, but as soon as you see fizzy drink, it becomes obvious. Lemonade, you mean? All right, up we go. Pick me up from Peppermill when Earth 1000 gone. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. Yep. Louise is onto it. So for those of you who are not sure what's happening, gone is the really important part here. Yep. 100% agree. So this ER looks odd on its own, but remember what we said about 1,000 over here with this M. So if we look at ERM in pepper mill, if we take out the ERM, we're left with pep, P-ill. Yeah, no, I had to do a double take here as well, because I've never heard of a pep pill before, but we can look that up in a little while. Let's home stretch. Let's try and get this in under the hour here. Saw charger on carpenter's stand. Saw charger. Yeah, 3-4, correct. Yeah, absolutely. So that's how I got it. It took me a second. You probably were noticing I was craning in for a better look there. Yeah, that fits. I do like that. I reckon I do too. Seesaw. Oh, is it just... Oh, it's sawhorse. Haha. Oh, nice. Okay, so I was pretty close there. Again, this is another thing I haven't really heard of, but yeah, Louise got the bulk of the work there done for us. Horse is a charger, an animal who charges, like a steed. And so it's just saw plus horse. To be sawhorse, that must be where carpenters keep their tools, I suppose. Okay. Horse quantity. Yeah, we've got this horse business happening now. Actually, I didn't realise we've got charger horse and then a horse. It's quite funny. I like that a lot. Okay, horse. I want it to be rough, but I don't think it is. Quantity is... yes. Yes. This is nice. So we need a 5-letter word for horse. So if it helps to think of horse in the sense of the Canadian police, and they are on horses, what are the Canadian police called? What's their sort of colloquial name? Sketch has got it? Yep. Sketch. Fire away. This is another one of those ones where it's this A and then broad, so literally A plus something. So here it's A plus something as well. I'm sure Sketch is typing it as we speak. I'm going to type the first letter. And I'm hoping that Sketch is going to tell me that it's going to be... I'm sure we've all got it. Delay. Yep. Indeed, a horse is a mount. So the Canadian police are the Mounties, I think they call them. Alrighty. Now, can we get this one? Reverse invitation to enter. Oh, you've got it. Nice. Okay. Reverse invitation to enter. Wages to enter. You got the beginning. Okay. I'm just guessing that to is there because of to enter, but I'm not sure. So if you want to give me a hint, Louise, go for it. Maybe the first letter. If someone were to come to your house and you were to invite them to enter, what would you say? I'd say welcome, I'd say enter, I'd say come on in. No, not getting this. Come on in, almost. Come on in. Now you're just teasing me. Enter, announce, step in. Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, it was a nice clue. In you come. Come on in. Yep. And it wages as income. Very nice clue. Well done. All right. Let's try and get this one now. Do we have any idea what this one might be? It's not a dens. It's not a pens. The end is definitely right, I feel. Come in reversed. Yep, to enter, come in. You've got it? All right. I think just let us know and let's get this over and done with. I think it's going to end with S because of supplements. But I could be wrong. Oh, addenda. Oh, it is too. Nicely done. It took us a little bit longer. Addenda. Because addendum, UM, is the singular. Tough. Addenda is plural. Again, not a word used often, for sure. All right, well, a couple of tricky ones there. Let's have a look at some of these ones. So lariat, I'm going to just have a look here.
Lariat.
Lariat, a rope used as a lasso or for tethering. Okay. Anything else that we're not sure on the word? Maybe this one?
Sawhorse.
North American, a rack supporting wood for sawing. Oh yeah, so one of these sorts of businesses. Okay, sure thing. And this one, I'm very intrigued about Pepil, hey? Actually, it's 3-4, isn't it? So pill, tablet, or capsule that contains a stimulant drug, especially amphetamine. Okay, there you go. The more you know, hey? I think the rest we got. Clutch we worked out in the chat. I think the rest are okay. And broad, I just want to have a quick look at broad. I think we're onto the slang term of it. Slang definition. Slightly less certain origins. Around 1912, a prostitute, yeah. Pimp's meal ticket. Okay, so yeah, derogatory term, which is fine. Yeah, pepper stimulate, sure. Yeah. Okay. So that's 2. Do we feel like doing one more? What do we say? I'm happy to do one more now that we've definitely warmed up, done a couple. I'm happy to do one more to finish. If people in chat are happy. Yep, beautiful. Sketch, ready? Let's do the last one. And then I think we'll call it a night. Let's get stuck in. All right, we've got some long ones here. Okay. Cop-outs involving well-armed ink squirter. Okay, nice, I've got this. Nice, easy starter, I hope. So, ink squirter is the definition. And cop-outs is 7 letters. And well-armed is nice. Nice surface reading. Well-armed means this is an animal that has many arms that squirts ink. I can think of only one such animal. I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to start typing it in. It's an octopus, of course, with its many tentacles. All right. So 1 down. Time of the year to start like 1 across, but finish somewhat sober. Nice. Nice, nice. This is a very nice clue. And if you don't get 1 across, you're going to struggle to get this perhaps. But with 1 across, this becomes a nice clue. Really like this a lot. Nice, Louise's got it. So we're looking for a time of the year, okay? So we're looking for a month. And to start like 1 across. So 1 across is octopus. So we want it to start like that. So let's say we take the first 4 letters. But we want to finish somewhat, so some of the letters of sober. And I wonder if we put some of these letters at the end here, that might tell us it's a month. Look, I like the intention of the clue. I think it's very nice. I mean, like I'm thinking of Oktoberfest, I suppose. But if they put month, that might make the clue a bit too easy. Yes, sketch. I think the time part of it can throw you off for sure. So I think if we had a month of the year, that might be too easy. Yeah, so the time is a bit tricky, but yeah, once you get the 1 across, that certainly helps. So nice clue. All right, I'm feeling adventurous. Let's see if we can get this one. Accepts on behalf of Gran and Ted, but fails to appreciate the merits. I think there's a grammar issue there. Okay, I've got this one. Yeah, look, it could be misleading. Yeah, so it's you know, part of the year is like, you know, like Easter or something. Yeah, so it could be misleading like that, but. Yeah. Okay, so here the 3-letter word is not that, it's actually 4. And in fact, the 7-letter word is pretty much given to you in the answer there. So the 7-letter word is granted because we have Gran and Ted. And hopefully now you can work out what that first part is. And this is also a nice clue because you can read this a couple of ways, which is nice. And I think it should read fails to appreciate, not appreciates. So that's a bit of a poor grammar, but I'll let it go because it's a nice clue. Took me too long. Takes for granted. So this is nice because if you take something for granted, you don't appreciate the merits. And if you accept on behalf, you take something, so takes, for Gran and Ted. So your grandma and Ted. So you take for Gran and Ted, but you also take something for granted. Yeah, it's a nice one. Okay, another long clue. Removes the cookie, that's me, that's most surprising. Okay. Most surprising. This one's a bit harder. It's the cookie. Yeah, it's definitely a biscuit. Something out. At least if you're British. How to fit it spell? Yeah, I'm not sure what I think if you know what the type of biscuit is, what the name of the biscuit is, I think that's going to help you a lot. I haven't got that. And if it's a British thing, I'm probably not going to get it. Is it just taking the biscuit, is it? No? Okay. I feel like the 7-letter biscuit is what we need to know. Oh, is it takes? It's takes. I mean, we can look it up, but definitely a phrase. Okay. I'm learning something new. There you go. Let's do these couple of shorter ones here. Okay, nice. Got this one. Let's look it up. I'll look it up while you guys. I'll leave that there so you guys can work out that that clue there. So I'm looking up takes. Takes the biscuit. Oops. Hello. If someone has done something very stupid, rude, or selfish, you can say that they take the biscuit, or that they have done takes the biscuit to emphasize your surprise. British emphasis. Regional note. In, I assume that means America or something, use take the cake. Yeah, that's what I think they're getting at. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Meanwhile, hope you got this one here. So the answer is base. So this is a nice one. Once again, one of the many abbreviations in Cryptic Crosswords. Learner can be L, like you're on your L plates when driving. And if the learner, the L leaves blaze, you're left with base, which is an Air Force Center. You're from the US? Awesome. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, so some of these things I may not get. Not heard in the UK. Okay, Pat surrounded James V. Made history. Oh, nice. This is nice. Because I used to read a lot. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I got this one as well. So, normally when we look at James V, we're thinking James V, like James V, the fifth king. But in actual fact, fifth is a direction to take the fifth letter of James, which is S. There's the S. And if Pat surrounds James, it's the past, which is made history. So that's a very lovely container clue. James the fifth. So the fifth letter of James is S. I really like that a lot. Very clever. Okay. Use hero to change accommodation. It's an anagram. I think it's just that. Let's see if I'm right. Is it just rehouse? It is. Again, not a word or phrase that I've used a lot, but rehouse is just change accommodation. House being accommodation, like you're redoing your house, sort of thing. I think that's what that means. Tricky little anagram there. 4 down. Plague in part of San Francisco urgently. Yep, got this one. Got it at the same time. Nice. Okay, so this one's also hopefully straightforward. We've had a few of these already tonight. And in part of should be telling you all you need to know in terms of where to look. So I'm having a look at S blank O. Yep. Hidden word. Yep. So we can go ahead and do Scourge. So just for those following along, this is where it is here. Scourge. It's literally hidden inside Francisco urgently. And that's a plague. Sure, let's do 11 across. Interrogate grid. It could be mixed. Okay. Grid. All right, so ignore the question mark, I would think. Grid. Interrogate. Question. I've got a word, not sure. Not convinced, so I might come back to that unless anyone has any hints or any idea on what's happening there. You've got it? Nice. I think it's an anagram. I think we need to find a 3-letter word, is it? The word for grid and it. Yeah, interrogate definition. I think I worked that much out. Something like break. That's the first thought that I had. Yeah, I thought like break, because it could be mixed. Mixed is screaming anagram indicator. Grid question mark, we need... It works though, yeah. Is it? No, it's not break. Okay. Louise, happy for you to jump in and let me know. We'll see if we can back solve and work out what's happening. Grill. Okay, I like that. Interrogate grid. 50-50. Probably. I'm liking that. L being 50 in Roman numerals. Yep. Yep. I think that's probably pretty good. I'm happy to do it that way. If yeah, grid. Anyway, we'll move on. But yep, I'm happy enough with that. I glance around, looking innocent. Let's see. Chocchip goes in for a closer look. That should be a clue. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure there. We've got it. Nice. Ah, yes. Yep. I've got it now. Looking innocent. Yeah. Yep. So this is just an anagram of eye glance because of around. Again, we could just talk until the cows come home about how many words in the English language could be an anagram indicator. So I'm just going to go ahead and type the answer in. It's angelic. So if you're angelic, you're innocent. Innocent as an angel kind of thing. Got a couple of first letters here. Let's go for it. It's completely finished from head to toe. Well, I know that's start. Ah, yes. I thought it was all done, but it's not. This is a bit tricky because the answer is 3-4, but in fact you need a 2-letter word for Pacino and a 5-letter word for sweetheart. Hence the question mark, which question mark's interesting here. Isn't necessarily the worst question mark. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was looking at, but I'm like, no. Sweetheart? I'm like, the heart of sweet? No. So this one is all over. So if something's completely from head to toe, you're covered all over in dirt or rain, whatever. And the way this passing works is Al Pacino is an actor. They love putting Pacino. As soon as you see that, straight away AL. That's a done deal. You can lock it in, take it to the bank. And a lover is a sweetheart. So you have to think of it as a 2-5 clue, even though it's a 3-4 clue. So tricky little one. Starring role in the French commercial. Yep, got this one. This is nice. Bit of cryptic crossword abbreviation at its best here. So definition is starring role. You need a 2-letter word abbreviation for French and a 2-letter word for commercial, which we've seen before. So this is hopefully fairly simple. The answer here is lead. So le or la in French is the. So literally the in French is le or la, and an ad, short for advertisement, is commercial. And you're in the lead role, starring role. Long one. Measurement essential for a model's figure. I think I got the first word, model's figure. T-I-S-T-I-C-S. That fits. No worries. I reckon I've got this. I think if that's the first word, vital, which means essential. And then I think it's statistics. It is. Okay. So measurements are vital statistics. Essential is vital. And a model's figure, I haven't worked out how that works. It's a question mark, so there might be something going on there. I guess a statistic is a figure. Hey, Highlander, welcome. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Glad you can join for a Cryptic Crosswords stream. Terraforming Mars will be tomorrow night, same time, but welcome. Oh, you're working. That's pretty usual for you. Freelancing on the weekends as per usual. Actually, it's probably still Friday for you, isn't it? It's 1:30 Saturday morning here. Okay, compensate for having to put clothes on again. Yes, I've got this one. This is nice. So I'll just put in the re here. So again is you're redoing it, you're repeating it. And we just need a 5-letter word meaning put clothes on. So we do this every day when we get out of bed and we change our nighties or pajamas. Pub quiz later. And McLeod, this is Cryptic Crosswords. So this basically is it's like a normal crossword, but the answer is a bit hidden. You have to figure out the wordplay to work out what's happening here. So here, for those following along, it's dress. So redress is compensation, and to dress is to put clothes on again. Or to dress is to put clothes on, and then to do it again is so redress. Maybe you do. Okay, odd culture. Yeah, got this one. Nice. Gives hint. So odd is one of those tricky little words. It can mean odd as in anagram. Yeah, pretty much, but with a twist. So the answer is not that obvious some of the time. You've got to work out little tricks. So for instance, in this clue here, you've got usually the Cryptic Crossword clues, you've got a straightforward definition. So hint is the definition here. We need a word that means hint. And the word odd is telling us to take the odd letters of culture. So first, third, fifth, and seventh, C, L, U, E. And those odd letters gives clue. So that's the kind of stuff we have to work with these Cryptic Crosswords. 16 across, makes a secret arrangement. Okay, yes, got this. It's also fine. So this is another anagram clue. Surprise, surprise. These come up all the time. Arrangement should be screaming, let's change things around. Yeah, look, it can be tricky. English language is tough. I mean, look, I started doing these 6 months ago, and it's just amazing just by watching other people do it and explaining how it works. You can learn so much. A lot of it is abbreviations. Louise, welcome back. Let us know. Please enlighten us. I'm going to start slowly typing, and I'm hoping you agree. Dum, da, dum. You've got it. Correct indeed. So definition here is makes. Arrangement is anagram, so we're changing the letters of a secret is 7 letters to create, which is to make. Let's finish the down bits here. Tulip when mentioning Dutch bulb. I think I've got this. The Dutch bulb is not something I've heard of, but I've got it from Tulip. Yeah. Look, and that's sketch. That's the whole thing of Cryptic Crosswords. Just you got to just. I think to dive into them on your own sometimes is tough. You just need to have each other, help each other out. Oh, actually, Louise, thank you. Actually, you give me the answer. I thought it was purse, but actually now the Dutch bulb makes complete sense. Thank you. Now I've got it. I actually thought it was different, but no, thank you. Yes, more experience for sure certainly helps. And that's why I'm happy to do these. We take our time and explain how things work. At some stage, maybe we can do a speed solve or two. Just try and race through the clues. You've got it. Sketch. Let us know. Let us know. When my friend and I do these, we usually just go through and solve them pretty quickly. And we've done one in about 3.5 minutes before. But that was like an easy grid when we raced through it. We knew exactly what every clue was pretty much. But we've had one that's taken 50 minutes, so that can take a while too. Made the other part really clear. Yeah. It's a range. 3.5 minutes is fast, but 50 minutes is certainly a drag. So sketch, please let us know. I'm sure you're tippy-tappy typing it away now. I'm going to slowly just pop another letter in here. And another one. And I'm sure you're about to write the word tulip. No worries, McLeod. Catch you later. Thanks for jumping in for a few moments. And happy working. And I'll catch you for more Terraforming Mars tomorrow. See you then. So tulip, mentioning, sound like clue. So tulip, if you just read it a bit differently, it's a tulip. See you, McLeod. You're onto it, sketch. This is the whole thing. So mentioning, sound alike. So with Cryptic Crossword clues, you can have mentioning, sounds like, apparently, reportedly. All of these words mean homophone. Yep. Lots of tricks. Yeah, no, all good. I know there's a bit of delay. I'm trying to, factor that all in and, keep everyone sort of involved as well. It's more fun that way, I think. Find out about renal disorders. Yep, nice. Got this one. I'll give people 10 seconds for this one. So disorders is anagram indicator. Hopefully this is fairly straightforward. You've got it, and I reckon I can just go ahead and type it in. To learn is to find out about. Rearrange renal. Okay. Hope and Crosby ducking for apples. Yep, I've got this one as well. Fairly straightforward, I hope. So no, it helps if you know who Hope and Crosby refer to. You've got it as well. Yep. So if you know of a Bob Hope, oopsie, hello, and a Bing Crosby. Bobbing is to duck for apples. Never figured out why. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, there is quite a lengthy delay there, but as I said, I'm trying to accommodate for all that. So the bobbing, same route. Yeah, look, I mean, I know there's some delay. You know, when I watch people that stream in the US, and most people that chat on those streams are like US European, there's less delay, and my messages take a little bit longer, but there's not a huge delay. But maybe it's the mobile reception, not sure. But 17 across, it's just Bob Hope and Bing Crosby. So we're literally just, these are surnames of these first names, and bobbing is to duck for apples. So that's what that's at. Be drowsy when mixing common sayings. Okay. Okay. Common sayings feels like the definition. Be drowsy. Drowsy, drowsy, drowsy. Well, I mean, I'm looking at, when there's, the answer's 7 letters, I think it might be, All right, well, I'm not sure there. Sometimes you just need to get more letters to help you work out what's happening. Let's go across. Sweeps it even for direction of side story. Yep. Nice, I've got this. This is a nice little clue too. Lovely surface reading. Yep, is a nice clue. So here, even is telling you to take the even letters every second letter. And if we look at the words sweeps it, W-E-S-T, west is a direction, and West Side Story is a play. Yeah, a musical. The side story is nice. That's what makes this a really lovely clue. So it kind of confirms that obviously you've got a compass direction and a play. So that's really lovely. Let's try this long one. Churlishly talking of rough lees peaking at an approximate guess. Rough lees speaking. Okay, nice. Got this. I've never heard of the word churlishly, but I know what it means now, having solved this clue. So once again, the word talking, that's what we're looking at. So I would encourage you to go from rough to peaking and read that a little bit differently. Let me help you. Roughly speaking. Roughly speaking. And again, this question mark here, ignore it. Absolute fodder there to completely throw you. Approximate guess is obviously roughly, there or thereabouts. And I guess churlishly talking is just sound alike, homophone. So, and they always do this, they put words like rough like this, but not like it's spelt like this. And they put this little punctuation, it's there to completely mess you. So as soon as you see a sound alike clue, try to read the clue differently. Okay. Liberate, fee, rest elsewhere. Yep, nice, I've got this. So elsewhere, another anagram indicator. There's so many of them here. And fee rest has 7 letters. See if you can rearrange those letters to find a word meaning or phrase meaning liberate. Yeah, no, you're on the right track. Educated guess. Yeah, you were thinking along the right lines. But generally with cryptic crossword clues, the definition will either be at the start or at the end, never in the middle. So, you know, churlishly talking probably is never going to be a definition that I'm going to think of, for example. But approximate guess, you know, we can think of words and phrases, you know, there or thereabouts, roughly, just about, you know, there's lots of different things we can come up with for that. So that's the first word there. And hopefully you can work out the second word. I'll give people 10 seconds. And I'll see if I can work out this one in the meantime. Okay. I reckon I have that one as well now. So the answer here is set free. So it's just to liberate is to set free, like release, as in release a prisoner of war, for example, and anagram of fee rest because of elsewhere. The letters are going elsewhere. Yeah, I reckon this is bywords, yeah. So I think it's mixing is an anagram of be drowsy. Oh, that's nasty. It's a little bit tricky. So be, when you say the word be, it just sounds like the letter B. So it's actually anagram of B, the letter B and drowsy. There's your 7 letters. Yeah, bywords is a bit of a tricky one. So we'll come back and have a look at that later. Chinese dynasty departs charming. Yep, got this one. It is mean, absolutely. Took me a second to work that out. This one's nice. Another deletion clue. So definition is blacken, and you've got to think to yourself, Chinese dynasty, what's that going to refer to? Well, you've got the Tang dynasty, and there's a few popular dynasties that people just tend to know. One of them is the Ming dynasty. And if a Chinese dynasty, i.e. Ming, departs charming, that leaves char, which is to blacken. Yep, so departs, deletion, and Chinese dynasty. So that's why you've got to work out what that is. Okay. Expression of surprise makes beryl go. 5-2, what's this one? Probably B. G-Y-B-G-Y-R-L-O. I reckon I've got this now. Yep. I reckon it's just Glory B. Yep. So, not a phrase I've heard, but there you go. Another new thing I'm learning. Fallen tree I see makes sense. Nice, I've got this one. Nice little clue. Old fashioned, yeah. Yep, this is nice. I like it too. And again, this is another thing that setters like to do in cryptic crosswords, is they like to put words like see, but you've got to think, when you say the word see, what else does that mean? What else does that sound like? It just sounds like this. just a letter C. So if I put IC, as in the letter I and the letter C, can we think of a 3-letter word for a fallen tree? And if something makes sense, it's logical. So a log is a fallen tree, plus the letter I, plus the letter C, because the word is C, but when you say C, it sounds like letter C. Okay. Now we've got this bottom corner here. It's a nice symmetrical looking grid here. Suit fabric is most inferior, Edward. Log, yeah, no, it's again, it's one you could stare at for a while and not get, but if you get the fallen tree bit, you're going to get the rest of it. Suit fabric. Edward is Ed. Suit fabric's definitely the definition here, I would say. Here is less. Yep, I tend to agree. I tend to agree. Okay, come back to that. You've got it? All right, I'm going to try this and see if that helps me. Beat favorite racing dog. Yep, I reckon I've got this. Yeah, I reckon that's where I was going for. Yeah. No, it's not that. Okay. Peter, favorite racing dog. Not good with my dogs. Favorite number one. Let's come back to this one now. I reckon this is staring me in the face here. Helped a lot, yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is worst. Okay. Yeah, so most inferior is worst. So I thought this one started with a W, but now I'm not sure. Yeah, so this one's most inferior is worst, and Edward is Ed. So I think it's worsted. Must be the suit fabric. That's how you must say it. Now this one. Favorite racing dog. Happy for hints here. Racing dog, yep. Beat favorite. I feel like beat is whip, like beat eggs, whip eggs. And favorite. Yep. Favorite is pet. Yes, nice. So whippet is a racing dog. Okay, not a word I've heard, I must admit. Oh, nice. And again, if you know, and there's things, you know, a bit of knowledge helps. If you know your dogs or your cats or your trees or your rivers, that helps a lot. So yeah, whip is beat and pet is favorite, like a teacher's pet. All right. Passage of goods start in derailment. Yep, nice, got this one. So really, derailment is the key word here. That should be telling you all you need to know. And therefore you should know where the definition is, because if it's not derailment, it must be at the other end. Yep. Yep, I haven't heard of whip it. Whipped I have, but not whip it. Yep. So I'll start typing letters here, see if that helps you. And I'll do another letter in about 5 seconds. And another one. Hopefully now you should be getting it. Yep. So I think now we can go ahead and type it in. It's transit. So derailment is an anagram of start in, and a passage of goods is a transit. So, but from definition, sure. And that's a fine way to get it. You know, it's a plain definition. If you can work out what the letters are, given what you've got, go for it. Okay, this is nice. Even just by looking at the letters themselves, there's not too many words that can fit something A, something A. And it's a nice, good, simple enough definition. And the wordplay is also nice here. So here, the definition is a festive occasion. And indeed, Louise is onto it. Half of the galaxies, and it's right here. Half of the galaxies are gala. That's a festive occasion. 2 left. Doctor should have a dry spell. Yep, got this one as well. This is nice. Okay, so dry spell is the definition. We've already seen that doctor can be that. And if you should have something, you ought to have something. So drought. And last one. Too slow to hold European city. Well, this is a nice easy one. I think we can just go ahead and just type that in. It's Oslo, of course. And just going back to have a quick sticky beak there. So too slow to hold. So too slow holds. There it is, Oslo, European city. Oslo's a nice one. They like to throw that in as a container sort of a word. It's a nice small word. Yep, always nice to finish up with those ones. So I think most of those are pretty okay. Not sure on this one. Oh, the Oslo? Yep. Yep, there it is once again. Just right there. There it is. Oh, I think I know how this one works. Oh, this is naughty. This is very mean, this clue. So it's G-R-I and then D. let's see. Let me just give me 1 second. Just no, that's the only way I can think of this one is GRI. D is a Roman numeral. D is 500 in Roman numerals. 500. And it could be mixed. I do like LL being 50. Yep. So 50-50. Yeah, I think it's something like that. I think we're sort of on the right track there. I think it's grid is 500, so D is 500. And and then if the D goes away and then you're left with 2 L's. Yeah, it's something with a Roman numeral thing, I think. But that's mean. Very mean clue. And I mean, look, interrogate, you know, to grill is to interrogate. That's fair enough. If you get it from that, kudos to you. But the wordplay is tricky there. So I don't think I would have got it from the wordplay. Now I just want to have a look at this bywords. So 50-50. Hmm, 50-50. So 5 would be V. I'm not sure there. I'm going to write down this clue, and I'm going to do a little bit of homework here. And come back to you all for the next stream and try and let you know how that works. I've got a forum I can post that there, and hopefully we've got experienced crossworders who can work out what's happening there with the parsing. So that one I'm not sure, but I think the rest were pretty okay. I want to have a look at some of these ones here because these are all a bit different. So
worsted.
Worsted. Fine smooth yarn spun from combed long staple wool. So that's the fabric. Closed textured surface with no nap. Okay. And what else have we got? We've got this one here. Actually, maybe just do, is it is 7, so if we just do
byword.
A person or thing cited as a notable and outstanding example or embodiment of something. Common sayings. Perfect example of. Classic. Or maybe it's more this one. Word or expression summarizing a thing's characteristics or a person's principles. Okay. So that's a couple of tricky ones there. And let's have a look at this Glory Be business as well. Interjection. Glory Be. Expressing enthusiastic piety. Exclamation of surprise or delight. Yep, expression of surprise. So there you go, that's how that one works. Any others that we want to have a look at? Maybe this one. So let's have a look at Whippet.
Whippet.
A dog of a small, slender breed. Cross between the Greyhound and the Terrier or Spaniel. Bred for racing. There you go. And I reckon the rest we are okay with. Awesome. So I'm going to hide that. Well, I think that's going to do it then. We've done 3 cryptics. I'm quite happy with that. That was good fun. Thanks to everyone for joining in. Thanks everyone for watching, lurking, and a special thanks to Louise and Sketch for your constant help there and engagement. Really appreciate all the support. So I'll be doing Terraforming Mars tomorrow, starting same time, and back to doing cryptics next week, same time, Friday. So thanks for joining. Please come and join me then. If you want to follow, please hit that follow button. If you want to subscribe, please feel free. Again, not obliged, but any support would be amazing. And yeah, I've got my schedule on Twitch, my Twitch page, so check that out. And yeah, lots of fun. No worries, Louise. I'm going to make a note. 2 things. 1, that grill clue, and 2, cookies. That's a promise. I will have some cookies ready if you do too. So, cracking cryptic crosswords with cookies. Sounds like a done deal. So, I reckon I'm going to end there. But thanks Louise, thanks Sketch, thanks to McLeod for dropping by briefly, thanks everyone else for watching, for tuning, and I will catch you all next time, and we'll do some more cryptics then. Alright, thanks everyone, and Choc is out of here. See you next time.